My name's Ron Erickson. I'm 25 years old. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I've been building things almost all my life. So you build a race car, and you hear these people every time. It's, oh, I got Steve over here. I got this guy. You know, everybody's got a guy. You got a guy for your transmission. You've got a guy. You got a guy that mounts your tires. You got a guy that does your roll cage. You've got, and all these people all know that what they do, they've been doing it for 20 years. It takes them a couple hours, and then they charge you, $1 million for something that, some small skill that they've learned over the years that they've perfected. And they know that if you try to do it, it's totally worth whatever you're paying because you've never done it before. You don't know how to make seat mounts. You don't know how to make a roll cage. You don't know how to build your own transmission or this or that. And you're not going to take the time because everybody's strapped for time. You're not going to take the time to go learn that skill. I kind of threw that out the window and I said, I don't want anyone's help. This is my race car. I'm taking responsibility for every piece of it. And so far, I've built everything that's gone into that car. So I got some rough plans off the internet. I bought some steel up the street. Same place I walk in, I go, okay, I need to buy enough steel for a roll cage and a tube bender. I buy it all for maybe a couple $100. I get a hydraulic ram from Harbor Freight Tool for like $60, and I just start machining stuff. And lo and behold, a couple weeks later, I had one hell of a tube bender that bends just as good as like any other tube bender you would, you buy somewhere for like 8, 9, 10 grand for a crazy tube bender. We built for couple $100 tops. I had the local guy who inspects roll cages take a look at a piece of pipe that I bent. He looks at it, cut it, he measures it. He goes, "You made this yourself?" Yeah, I made this myself. He's like, this is way within the FIA spec. He's like, I would definitely trust my life to this. I'm like, all right, we can work with this. And I started build my own roll cage. I feel like Adam and I kind of attack problems the same way. I needed new bushings for the rear end in this car. They don't exist anymore, and any kind of aftermarket replacement is just ungodly expensive. So you look at you look at the sum of the parts, and you just kind of say, well, there's a little aluminum pin, there's some Delrin, some really hard plastic, and really it's just pressed into place. So why don't I just go to McMaster Car or go down the street to the supply shop, see if they have any Delrin. Oh, they do, so I'll get some Delrin stock, I'll take a couple measurements, I'll make a couple bushings. They don't quite work, you realize what you can get away with Delrin. As you work through the process, you kind of understand how the materials you're working with respond. That's not something everyone has the luxury of knowing immediately. I didn't know stainless steel was absolutely terrible to machine or drill. I didn't know what it meant to work harden something. And these are things you figure out as you work your way through a problem. And I feel like I'm really good at adapting to situations like that, and I've kind of built my skill set over the years through trial and error. I feel like that would be a really great asset.
You see all the guys that tested work, and they have the same level of obsession about little things that I just love, like knolling. No one got that. I do that all the time, and none of my friends understand what's